We all make judgments about other people every day. It's human nature, but sometimes we make judgments that aren't entirely accurate. We tend to attribute people's behavior to their personality or character rather than considering the situation they're in. This cognitive bias is known as the fundamental attribution error. In this video, we'll discuss what the fundamental attribution error is, why it happens, and how we can avoid it. Knowing about this bias can help us better understand ourselves and others, which can give us an edge in both our personal and professional lives. The fundamental attribution error refers to our tendency to attribute someone's behavior to their personality or character. On the other hand, we give ourselves more leniency because we are in possession of all information about our own actions and only see our own perspective. For example, let's say you see a stranger yelling at your friend. You might automatically assume that they are a bad person, but what if you knew that your friend had just yelled at them first? The situation would change completely and you might not be so quick to judge. This error happens because we tend to focus on the person rather than the situation. We tend to believe that bad things are done by bad people and good things by good people. But the truth is, everyone is capable of good and bad behavior depending on the situation they're in. So how can we avoid the fundamental attribution error? The first step is to be aware of it. Once you know about this bias, you can start to catch yourself making judgments about others. The next time you find yourself doing it, try to take a step back and consider the situation the other person might be in. Instead of attributing their behavior to their character, look at the bigger picture. Another way to avoid this error is by considering other people's motives. When you're trying to understand someone's behavior, ask yourself what their motive might be. This will help you see things from their perspective and avoid jumping to conclusions. Finally, avoid making assumptions. We often make assumptions about other people based on our own experiences and beliefs. But everyone is different and what works for us might not work for them. So instead of assuming, try asking questions. This will help you get a better understanding of where they're coming from. The fundamental attribution error is a cognitive bias that can lead to inaccurate judgments about others. But by being aware of it, we can start to avoid it. And when we take the time to understand other people's motives and perspectives, we can build better relationships with the people in our lives. Thanks for watching, I hope this helped.